They told me I would never make it, that life had already decided my fate, and for a long time I believed them. I thought my strength was gone, lost in the weight of every hardship I had ever faced, until one day something happened that would change everything. Though I had no idea at the time that it would begin the journey that turned my pain into power, I grew up in a world that never seemed to give second chances, where every small mistake felt like a verdict, and every setback left a mark that seemed impossible to erase. There were mornings when I woke up with nothing but the echo of my own fears, nights when tears filled my pillow and the thought of giving up felt like the easiest option. Yet somehow each day I forced myself to rise, to keep moving, and to confront a world that seemed to challenge every ounce of my will. It was not one single moment that broke me, nor one event that awakened a new kind of strength. It was the accumulation of small, almost invisible battles, the times when I carried burdens that no one could see, when I continued even as my body and mind screamed in protest. I learned that real strength is not loud or visible. It is quiet, persistent, and unrelenting. It is the courage to face your own darkness, the determination to keep walking when the path disappears beneath your feet, and the stubborn refusal to surrender even when hope seems like a distant memory. There were days when I felt invisible to the world, overlooked and underestimated, yet it was in those moments that the seed of resilience was planted. Every failure, every painful rejection, every night I spent questioning whether I had what it takes, built a foundation I did not know I was creating. Slowly, imperceptibly, that pain became the fuel for a fire I had not known existed within me. I began to see challenges not as walls but as stepping stones, obstacles not as ends but as lessons, and fear not as a chain but as a signal pointing me toward growth. And then, just when I thought I understood the limits of what I could endure, life tested me in a way that would force me to decide. Would I succumb to the weight of despair, or would I rise in a way that I could not yet imagine? The answer was not obvious, and the choice was not easy, but the path forward demanded a decision, one that would define not only my strength, but my entire future. What happened next was a moment so powerful, so unexpected, that it changed everything I thought I knew about myself, and it is a story that must be told in its own time. But before I share it, you need to understand the journey that brought me there, because without the pain, there would never have been power, and without the struggle, there would never have been the lesson that would shake the very core of my life. If this story touched you, subscribe for more real stories.